When I'm planning for the day, I like to put everything that I'm using for my class periods for the rest of the day all in one location and ready and linked, and I don't want to have to think about it again. This includes like Google Forms that I'm using as a quiz. So I might even link the quiz early in the day. A lot of people say, but don't kids get in there early and then try to cheat and look at questions? Aha, I have a way to stop that. I actually put a password on my Google Form quizzes, and then that way the students need the password from me in order to access the quiz. Let me show you how I do that. Here's my example, and I'm just gonna put in the wrong password. Choose next, and look, it gives me a message error like, bro, why don't you know the password? Try again. It will not let the students move on if it is incorrect. What I do is I just create sections in my Google Forms quiz. In the first section, I always call it just my password section. And then I type that question in here. And then the next question is usually like their first name, last name, class period. And then a third section is where I actually start the quiz. Because I'm not doing anything fancy here, that after they enter the password correctly, they just go to the next section. All I did in the question here is just please type in the password below. Came to the 3 meatballs and turned on response validation. This is only a short answer question. Here I chose text. You can make your password anything you want. You can make it a number or anything. And the password then has to contain exactly what it's supposed to. Here's my password, Bubbles. And then I was able to put in that text of if they got it wrong, this is the text that pops up in red. When I try this again, I typed in Bubbles and it still didn't go. That's because I actually needed a capital B in there, and now it should work. And there I go right into the next section. I also really like this option for those of us who do things like playlists or pathways and do some personalized learning. And so as students are learning at their own pace, they will reach this Google form at different times. And so it's just a really nice way to keep the check-in process easy, because kids will need to come get that password from me. I hope this option is helpful and an easy way for you to do things in your classroom.